What are you doing, kitty? Huh? Are you just laying on the warm floor? Alright, here's a Microline thermostat for a quiet warmth heated floor. Put it in a year ago and doing great. Having no problems at all. You can see I got it for the room temperature, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. The thermostat has different settings. See the menu there. You set the time. You can set it for centigrade or Fahrenheit, room or floor, temperature. It just reads out what that temperature is. In the history, you can tell how many. Okay, it's been on for 153 hours. And an exit. Okay, in the bathroom, there's a 3x5 mat. And then in the bedroom, alongside each bed, there's a mat. Let's see here. You can see the floor, 102 degrees. Bathroom floor is 95, 94. And this side of the bed, 104, 105. So that's radiating up, keeping this room real comfortable. You can see it's 104 at the floor, but 73 at the thermostat. I strongly recommend, if you're going to put in a new laminate floor or any floor as far as that matter goes, to put in the heated pads under this. They really, make the room toasty. It's just plenty warm in here. I keep my furnace on about 65, but this room I also got the vent closed, so it's mostly the heated floor keeping this room that warm. Of course, heat rises, and this is in an upstairs room, so I'm sure it does get some heat from downstairs, but it's mostly from the heated floor up here. The bedroom floor just has two strips going along, 18-inch wide strips going along the side of the bed. That came in one row, and I cut it in half and had plenty to do both sides of the bed. And then the bathroom has its own mat, a 3x5, and they both run off of this same thermostat. Pretty easy wiring. If you don't know wiring, you might get, buddy or somebody that does. It's real simple. You just run it into a switch, GFCI. I've seen conflicting stories. They've got a built-in GFCI, and then one says you don't need one, and then another says you should hook it to one. So just to be on the safe side, I went ahead and wired it from a GFCI switch or plug-in, whatever you want to call it. But I've never had a problem out of it. They say also to run it on a dedicated line, but this one's not actually dedicated. It runs the bathroom lights and a small 32-inch TV on the same line, and I've had no problems out of it at all. The one down in the kitchen, it does have a dedicated circuit. I ran a special line just for it, but not that it really needed it, but I just did it anyway because I had everything opened up, walls and whatnot at that time during the remodel, so I went ahead and ran a dedicated circuit for that. And this one's a Microline thermostat. It's the non-programmable. It just means you can just set it and leave it as is. Then they have a programmable one that you can You can say, oh, I want it to be 75 degrees Monday, and oh, I don't want it on at all Tuesday, whatever, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever be the case. You can program it for different temperatures, different days, and all that. I don't see that was necessary. Just one touch, any button on there, and it kicks the backlight on. Center button here, you just go and click that twice, and it'll go to your menu. Set your 12 or 24-hour time period. Set your time, centigrade or Fahrenheit, whether you want floor or room to be shown on what the temperature is. And then again, your history, and exit. Press the center button, and you're back there again. Right over here on the side. All right, there is the off button. You just press and hold until it says off, and release it, and kicks it off, and turn it back on. Just reverse that process.